Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin our discussion on the current events of 16th August 2018. The first issue in news is regarding a 12th century bronze statue of Buddha which was stolen from the Archaeological Survey of India Site Museum in Nalanda, Bihar. It has been traced by the India Pride project, which is a volunteer-based crowdsourced project that works to track down and return stolen heritage. The Archaeological Survey of India has also confirmed the identity of the statue, which is to be returned soon to India. In this regard, Britain's Minister of Art, Heritage and Tourism has highlighted it as an example of cultural diplomacy. The next issue in news is regarding the Independence Day speech of our Prime Minister, where he announced the most ambitious health insurance scheme termed as the Pradhanmantri Jan Arogya Abhiyan. It is said to be the world's largest healthcare scheme aimed at providing a cover of rupee 5 lakh per family annually, which is said to benefit more than 10 crore poor families. Individuals would be selected on the basis of the socio-economic and caste census of 2011, and a maximum of 5 members of such a family identified will get the insurance cover. The Prime Minister's announcement of the Ayushman Bharat scheme sends out a signal that the government is finally recognizing the linkages between healthcare and economic development, given the increasing reliance of households on their hard earned savings towards healthcare. The identification, as I said earlier, is to be on the basis of the socio-economic and caste census, and state governments will administer the scheme through their own agencies. Therefore, the responsibility of executing the scheme falls on the state governments, which will have to purchase healthcare from a variety of players, including the private sector, at predetermined rates. The various other challenges include the very population size of India, the disease burdens, and the development levels of different regions, which vary spatially, as well as the distribution of hospitals, the capacity of human resources, and the finances available for cost sharing. In order to address these challenges, a planned increase in public health spending to touch 2.5% of the GDP and 8% of the state budgets is the immediate challenge, and these higher investments will be a test of political will as well. Further, it is imperative to raise the skill levels to develop the necessary human resources as well as parallel investments in the neglected public healthcare infrastructure, because private insurance can only be a short-term solution, as it has been found in the past to engage in certain unnecessary treatments to claim insurance compensation. In this regard, an ombudsman to deal with the complaints from the scheme users should be a priority, and in the long run, the government should extend the scheme to all children and senior citizens with coverage of outpatient consultation and essential drugs to reduce the out-of-pocket expenditure. On that note, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding another important reference made by the Prime Minister in the Independence Day speech, that is, human space flight. ISRO has said that most of the critical technologies and hardware required for the human spaceflight is ready, and it would present a comprehensive project report to get a formal approval by the government. India would be the fourth nation to circle the earth after the Soviet Union, the USA, and China if it were to achieve this mission, and relevant technologies like suits and other systems for the crew are being put in place by ISRO. A trivial fact here is, in the year 1984, India's first astronaut, Mr. Rakesh Sharma, orbited the Earth as part of a Soviet mission. The next issue in news is regarding a Parliamentary Standing Committee report on the Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Assam. The central government wants to reduce the areas under AFSPA in Assam, but the state government is not in agreement with the central government and has said that it was not the right time to reduce the ambit of AFSPA. AFSPA can be invoked where the use of armed forces in the aid of civil power is necessary, and it empowers the army and central forces which are deployed in disturbed areas to kill anyone acting in contravention of law arrest and search any premises, and provide cover to forces from prosecution and legal suits without the center's sanction. A question on AFSPA has already been asked in the mains examination, thereby making this topic very important from the examination perspective. The final issue in news today is regarding the worst floods faced by Kerala, for which the Kerala government has sought more help from the center as well as invited contributions from individuals on compassionate grounds. The scale of the natural disaster is unprecedented, and to further know the ambit of the NDMA and the SDMA, please go back and watch my previous news analysis video. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share, and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.